How to be a good light machine gunner in Black Hawk Rescue Mission 5. First, an introduction to the role. The light machine gunner is a support role. Your primary purpose in a squad is not to get the most kills, but to protect the squad and control space. You should be offering sustained fire to suppress enemies, covering teammates during movements or breaches, and denying entry points to enemy reinforcements and holding angles or choke points. Next, the equipment you should be carrying. You should be using the largest backpack since the ammo boxes are fucking massive. You should be carrying 4 boxes totaling 800 rounds, including the one already in your gun. Alongside this, you should be carrying 3 smoke grenades, for reasons we'll get into later, some extra pistol ammo in case of stealth, and a substantial number of heals. While sporting a light machine gun, you should also follow a set of rules and limitations, such as the following. 1. Light machine gunners are slow and should not lead in CQB situations. 2. You should not be involved during breaches, however you can still support in CQB. 3. You must manage your ammo carefully. While you may easily have 600 rounds in your inventory, if you're a good light machine gunner, it shouldn't be hard to go through all of those without spraying. 4. You shouldn't clear rooms alone. 5. While moving, don't drop your guard, and continue to cover the areas you were doing so before moving. 6. Fire control and discipline. It is important to fire in control bursts, and how many rounds in each burst depending on how many enemies. Do not spray, and do not hit fire unless at close range. How you should handle open combat situations. In the open field, you should fill a number of roles for your squad. Overwatch, positioned high or behind to cover the squad while they move. Suppression, pin down enemies so the squad can move or flank. And defense, deny access points during building or area defense. How you should handle CQB situations. You should never enter a building or a room first. You should come in last, covering your squad's flank. Set up outside a breach to suppress alternate entry points, and fire periodic bursts toward doors or hallways where enemies may come or reinforce from. Position and cover technique. Light machine gunners should never be in the center of a squad formation. You should always cover a flank or rear while in formation. You shouldn't be at the front either since you are the slowest in the squad. Instead, you should be at the back. Set up with cover that allows you suppression with minimal exposure. Open field example. Imagine your squad has to cross this field. You could set up as Overwatch near this sniper tower, or move periodically with the squad, stopping once you reach a new cover to once more offer cover to the squad. If the squad is pinned down, you could use smokes to reduce the amount of sides you might get shot from. This won't stop enemies from coming from those routes, and you still will have to pay some attention to them. However, it will make your job easier. And here is a CQB example. Imagine your squad is breaching this floor. You could set up covering the entrance from cover, or set up outside to do the same thing, preventing enemy entrance to the building which is being cleared. Another option is to set up covering a hallway where there are multiple doors, or where enemies may come from. Now to end, let's go over the points again quickly. Remember, your primary role is to protect the squad and control space. Remember to have the biggest backpack to carry lots of supplies. Try not to do CQB. Carry smokes. Don't go alone. Don't drop your guard. And fire purposefully. Your job is to give Overwatch, suppression, and defend choke points. Remember to not be the first in squad lines or in doing CQB. And always find cover and watch key areas.